Hello everyone and welcome back to some more Warframe. As you can see, we've got our brand new update, the Shadowgrapher. I am extremely excited for this one. We've got a brand new Warframe. It's my 1000 day login, and we've got some new content, new QOL changes. As usual with these Warframe streams, I'll be going through a little bit of the updates and changes, playing some of the new content. If there's a new Foley pack, I might also get that. We've got Grendel and Gauss skins, as well as the Inkaus, which is Foley's signature weapon. So I'm excited to see what all this does. I'm not excited for having to make all the little images for her second ability. I hope they have like template or default stuff there, so I don't have to actually go through and make all that. Not that I don't think it's a cool system. I think it's really cool. I'm just not really the artistic type, so we'll see how that one goes. Alright, look at the blood, look at the ink, watch it drip, drip. Something, no, someone, haunts the ruins of the Vesper Relay. Come face to face with Foley, the Shadowgrapher, or Shadowgrapher, as some might say, and complete her canvases to uncover the truth. We'll check out the full patch notes in just a second, but we got the new Warframe Foley, Foley's Hunt, the new game mode, mission improvements, UOL changes, clan cooperation system, and new weapon. Oh, well, we can't see it there. That's a browser. Alright, Foley, the Merry Macabre Shadowgrapher, brings ink to life. Support her squad and control enemy crowds with a myriad of versatile sketches and tricks. Earn our latest Warframe from the new Foley's Hunt game mode on Venus. Foley's Hunt. Mysterious painting in the ruined Vesper Relay casts a shadowy pall across the Origin system, and it falls to you to investigate. Return to the wreckage of Vesper Relay and enter a canvas of chaos where a tragic history long lost to the shadows is waiting to be illuminated. Visit Aspirant Zorba outside the Arbiters of Hex's Enclave on any active relay to exchange earned attrimentum. Gain access to the Foley's Hunt mode after completing the Chains of Harrow quest. Yeah, we've already done Harrow stuff, so about years ago. Whether you are stepping into Warframe anew or continuing your journey, the Shadowgrapher update brings some changes to familiar missions. Warframe Mantle improvements, Awakening Quest remaster, new survival security bypass mechanic, which allows you to speed up survival missions. Definitely looking forward to that. Improved excavator survivability. Also looking forward to that, including shield gating and health increases to help them scale in harder missions. So I'm assuming that's also going to make Grendel farming easier, because if those QLL improvements also apply to his missions, so the excavators are more survivable and you can reduce the timer on the survival mission, then that would make getting him way easier. I'm not saying it's going to make it like super easy. I'm just saying it's making it significantly easier than it was before. Alright, so we got new Requiem Eterna relic, which contains all the Requiem mods in it at an equal chance. Additions to Paladino's store, so the old Requiem mods also are in his store now. Acquisition improvements for Equinox, Nidus, Avara, Korra, and various older weapons. Player cold status and Arctic Xmas changes, meaning players experience reduced slowdown from cold status. Yeah. Clan cooperation system, so there's new clan and alliance matchmaking. You get bonus clan vault resources when playing with a clan member. You get personal rewards for earning these bonus resources, and there's the clan emblem prism. And then elevate your arsenal. Yeah, so there is now the Kuva Ghoul Saw, the Tenet Quanta, and the Coda Bubonico. Venture into battle with style, so there's new Tenogen, new Gauss and Grendel deluxe skins, and the Atrograph mods, which change the way your mods look. Alright, here's Foley with her abilities. Force Perspective, drop through an inky frame and emerge invulnerable at the aimed location in a splash of ink that inflicts ink blot on nearby enemies. For anyone who's ever played the First Descendant, you can think of this like Volby's ability, where you like teleport and make a splash of water everywhere, but with her it's ink. So that one should be pretty cool and a really good way to apply your ink status to enemies. Then we've got Shadowgraph, which is the one that I was saying I am not looking forward to, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Not looking forward to making the things for it. It is a super sick, really dope ability. I'm 100% looking forward to using it. I'm not looking forward to making things for it. All right, so we've got draw and ink. Oh, sorry. Bring shadowgraphs from Foley's sketchbook to life as items that can be used for tactical advantage. Shadowgraph. Not enough space to read all that one. Okay, draw an ink effigy to absorb the damage dealt to Foley and allies. Below, a pool of ink spreads ink blot. Kill enemies inside the pool to grow Foley's effigy and its ink puddle. This thing gets absolutely massive. I don't know if they've nerfed her at all from what they showed originally in the dev stream, but if they haven't, this thing gets freaking stupid big. So that's self-portrait. And then plain air. Tie nearby enemies to floating balloons that douse them with ink blot. Pop the balloons to send them crashing to the ground, splashing damage on nearby enemies. That was also doing a lot of damage. It might be nerfed from what they showed. Foley's abilities coat enemies in ink that slows their movement by 50% for a few seconds. Afflicted enemies have a 20% chance to drop health and energy orbs. So definitely going to be a good one for keep up energy there. And then the ink house turns the enemy's worst nightmare into reality with Foley's signature. The ink house will instantly kill and dissolve ink enemies that are damaged at low health. Shooting enemies siphons ink back into the ink house, allowing for a constant flow of creative destruction. So it pairs extremely well with her because you're just going to have basically infinite ammo on this thing as long as you're shooting inked enemies. They gave out 8 Requiem Eterna relics. That's cool. Apparently there were new Honoria added as well. Here's the clan glyph prism. Okay, for some reason I can barely hear anything in game right now. Now that I got that stuff the other day. Okay. I think at one point I turned the audio down stupid low and I forgot about that. Oh my gosh, for console players they need to add just a freaking... Oh wait, they do. It'd be nice if there was like a way to go up like a single increment instead of doing it like that. Okay. Apparently there's already been a hotfix. That's to be expected. Play Warframe on the Switch 2 now. And here's the Shadowgrapher patch notes. Okay, so I don't think this is going to show up in stream. I'm looking at it on my stream right now. No, you guys are just seeing the screen. You can't see the browser, so I can't go over the patch notes with you. This is a PS5 browser is built differently from the PS4 one. So back when I used to stream this on PS4, I used to be able to look at the patch notes at the same time with people, but now it pulls up on a different kind of screen. And it's not like an in-game thing. It's actually the PS5's semi-built-in browser that you can't actually access when you want to, but it only gets access through games. Which I'm like, why would you have a browser but not make it like a full browser? But, you know, it'd be like that. Let's check out what's new in the market. I want to see what's over here now. Damn, dude, I could have gotten 3.5 the other day. Good. Alright, so there's the Eat and Run collection. Comes with the Gauss Moto skin. Mototo, if you will. Which, actually, let me look. I think Grendel has 2 deluxe skins, and this might be Gauss's first one. Yeah, so Grendel also has this one, and then... Oh, no, Gauss has the Kresnik skin. I forgot about this one. So this is both their second deluxe skins. I do really like this one for Grendel. That is sick. I really want to wear that. But yeah, you got the Eat and Run collection, which comes with everything from both bundles. You save a fair bit considering this is only $855 and that one's $485 plus $390. They do some little bit of plat there. Yeah, man, that looks so cool. Also, this the skin they mentioned comes with its own song during Redline. Changes the music for you, so that's pretty fire. Oh, it's a Signa. Does kind of Exceltra skins, Yandana. Okay, yeah, this is. Oh, that's actually a pretty sweet Signa. That could go crazy on quite a few Warframes. I could see this one not really working with too many, but that other one, that's pretty cool. Oh, that's a dope ephemera too. That would also be fire with Atlas. Oh yeah, and then little emote there that uses both of them. Now, is there an ephemera with Gausses or just Grendel? I guess just Grendel's. Interesting. But yeah, that's pretty fire. Okay, let's see what's in this bundle. So you've got Foley, or Helmet, an Amp skin, Inkaus, and Foley's balloon. Oh, that's pretty cool, because it's got like hair. Kind of like how her hair is inky. Oh, so those just are her balloons. Okay. It was harder to see that when I was watching the dev stream because I was watching it on my phone. That's pretty dope, actually. Okay. All right, nice. Well, I think I am going to go ahead and get the Shadowgrapher bundle so we can go ahead and play as some Foley tonight because that's usually what I do. I just get the new bundle, play as the new frame, and then farm the frame up again to subsume it. I've farmed Uriel because I did the same thing with him. I just haven't farmed all the resources to actually craft him again, but I got him a long time ago. You just need a whole bunch of crap to actually make him, and it's kind of crazy because all three parts take the exact same thing, and they all take either hundreds or just over 100 of that thing, except for this one, which is for some reason only 70 of it. But like you just have to farm so much of the same freaking missions, and it just gets really old. Usually the number one reason why I don't end up farming for certain things is because it just gets so repetitive eventually. Because like the old farming routes got kind of repetitive, but at least you could kind of just like breeze through them and it was done pretty quickly. New farming stuff, like it's not bad, but then it just takes a long ass time. Because like they've kind of balanced it to where things are a little less RNG now than they used to be years ago, but they do still require a crap ton of farming. And part of me would also rather something be RNG and I could potentially get it in like 5 or 6 missions than knowing for a fact that I'm going to have to do like 20. Some of this stuff on sale is pretty cool. I was like, oh, what's that? Crap. I don't need that. Now that's a pretty fire hammer skin. Oh, that was Styanax in that picture. I was wondering who that was. This is a pretty dope Nova skin. I really like this, actually. And there's 2 Signas in there as well. That's fire. Okay, now we're still in Gyrate Prime access. I think it's tomorrow they're supposed to be revealing the next Prime Warframe, so that's exciting. Alright, let's go ahead and get this. Alright, there we go. Okay, and then let's do some customizing, some modding. I don't yet know what is going to be a super good build on Foley. So usually what I do when I get a brand new Warframe like this is I just build around their abilities a little bit and then move from there. I still cannot unsee this little, what's supposed to be a tuft of hair right here covering her face. It looks like an elephant trunk or like a little fly's proboscis or whatever. Like I see the hair on the side is like eyes, and then that is like a little butterfly or like fly mouth right there. So I can't unsee it as a trunk or a mouth. It just does not look like hair to me anymore. This one, on the other hand, I can get behind. This one's fine. Why this thing I haven't looked at the deck signet yet? I could have sworn I looked at it. That's kind of cool on her, actually. And she doesn't have much of a face, so it's kind of works. I like it a little bit. I'm gonna take it off for now, actually, and maybe think about that later after I figure out what kind of colors I want for her and what theme I want to go for. It's like her black and white with that little bit of oh wait, no, that's only purple from the lighting. Her black and white's pretty cool. Actually, something with purple on her would. I'm interested to see which part of her is like all this black inky bit. Is that actually gonna be in attachments, or is that? Oh, it's her energy. Okay, her energy is what determines this color. Oh, duh, because it's gonna be her ink. That makes sense. Okay, because I was thinking like that would be cool if I could get like a really sick like purplish color on there. Bobbin and Valkyrie don't really have like. Oh, now I do kind of like these. This one's popping out to me actually. Then there was the especially the Eminence. Whoa, what was? Oh, I like that. That's great. I really like that color right there. That's so pretty. Okay, what's this gray bit on her? Okay, I want that. Maybe to just be black. That's what I'm just thinking for now. And then this. Oh, okay. So she's got a couple different things going on in here, but it's like, okay, I see. Okay. Um, see there now. Okay. I kind of want to just play around and see what's standing out to me. Something lavenderish actually does sound kind of dope. Oh, I like how it's a little more muted. That's interesting. Okay, I don't think I want that other part to be black. That I do know now. What if we get like a... I don't want to just go cotton candy on her. Let's go back to heirloom. Actions for this part in here. Okay. Maybe we just make those black. Interesting. Okay, I think making this a different color is going to be this. Okay, let me go back to the image. I like that text really. I definitely want to just adjust this primary blue that I have right here. I do like the thought of it being blue. I just don't like it being that blue. I want it more of a muted blue, kind of like what that looks like over there. But I think it's the texture on it is going to make it really hard to look like the kind of blue I want it to be. A lot of Warframes just texture based colors. Now that one kind of pops and it's actually pretty. I do like that as well. The only thing I'm considering now, I'm thinking about switching these. What this. Actually, I do, because I do like this color, but I still don't like that as her primary, so I don't know what I want her primary color to be as my only issue. Cool. Maybe I should go back to that other one. Now that I've got this. I don't remember which one it was. Oh, it's somewhere like blue could be what's the here. Whoa, that's a little bit ghostly. I kind of like adds a little bit of depth to the ink. Yo, this is sick. Yeah, that was really fun. I like that. Okay. Now let's see what we want to do with everything. So she doesn't have any skins. Oh, that's interesting. The way that drapes over like that. I don't think there's really going to be any attachments I want on her, and I feel like with the way she's built, being like friggin' thickest dwarf out here, a lot of this is just going to look kind of weird. Maybe arms and legs stuff might look okay and kind of interesting. But I don't know. I think a lot of it's going to just like detract from her appearance and just look kind of awkward. Oh, I should probably go ahead and copy the main colors here just so as I'm previewing, I'll actually see what it looks like based on that. Let's keep it on the left one. Now the ice crystals there do look kind of interesting. I'm not really seeing anything I particularly want. Be different. I think I would like that one. Oh, I forgot Octavier. Yeah, because looking at that, that gives her an interesting aesthetic that I actually kind of like. That's pretty cool. Now with her boots, there could be some pretty interesting stuff here. because they almost look like fur. That I figured that wouldn't work as well there. Nah, I don't like any of those. Okay. Freaking bunny ears. Okay, now it would be fun if we could give her an ephemera that looks really dope with how she's built. But I don't want it to be something like that takes too much away from her design and aesthetic, but also adds like an interesting layer to it that's pretty cool. Oh, she could be like a female Japanese royalty, like how women in older societies, like being big was a sign of wealth, and put the Marubi on her. That would be kind of cool. I'd probably change out the colors on it if I did that. Oh, that's the snake right there. The tails. Peach blossom. Ovula is also kind of cool there. I actually kind of like that idea. I just want to change. She could change the colors of just one thing without changing it of others. Because I do like the thought of this. I just want it to be. That's fire. Uh, Not gonna lie, I don't remember where I ended up finding that blue that I wanted. Oh, it's right there in Eminence. Okay, let's. Not an attachment. No. Oh yeah, more muted color. Good. Good workout. And then this color right here, I want to change as well. Mm. Dude, she's crazy. I do also want to take these off as well, the shoulder plates. I'm just not vibing with stuff being on her shoulders. And then now, last but not least, there's actually one that I already have in mind. Was it the Astus? One I can vaguely picture it that I've already got in mind. This one, the Cumulus, the cloud looking one. Okay. Well, with the I don't know, with the ribbon, I think it's gonna be a little bit extra also having on the Sandana. And I like I wish I could copy the attachment colors. Oh, I can't. I actually want this one to be. I just like how like liquid and flowy she is. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Okay, I'm done giving those people free advertising. Get off my screen, dude. Okay, that's pretty cool. I like the way she looks there. It'd be nice if they gave her a unique roll animation. All right, for Aura, got some hints. What is that? Do we want to go with physique and just give her a crap ton of health, or give her health regen? I'll just give her more health. Now, I also need to know. I'm gonna get. Oh, there it is. Oh, okay. So all the ones that we saw, those are the default ones. So these have defaults, or you can make your own. Okay, good. Because I was like, I do not want to have to draw all of those. Eventually, I'd like to probably play around with it and make some original ones, or even like maybe have some of my more artistic friends over and let them do that for me. But right now, I don't want to do all that. Okay, this is cool. I like the way she looks. That's fire. I was modding her. I forgot already. I'm excited, dude. Okay. So we want to definitely have range on her for sure. That seems like it's going to be a big component of her kit. With some degree of duration. Just that scale on strength. That's what I'm. Yeah, that defense reduction scales with strength. Okay. That is interesting. So, okay, my priority is going to be to get range. That does corrosive. Okay, so all this is actually corrosive damage. Sadly, that is based on toxin, but okay, interesting. Okay, so corrosive. Trying to get an idea of what I want to do. Have her passive. Oh wait, which I do want to go ahead and equip her weapon as well. I think that would be towards the top. I'm just gonna go ahead and level this up with her, even though I have other things to level up. Well. Oh, so it's when their health drops below 35%. Man, that's crazy. Okay, so it's corrosive. Oh, this is gonna be a good status chance weapon, dude. Okay. I can already see that. We got the electric and toxin needed. I don't think I have. Yeah, I've only got primed cryo rounds for. I haven't gotten a lot of good rifle ones yet. Sad. Also, they need a prime serration mod. I don't know why we don't have that yet. I'm really not seeing that I might even need multi-shot on this. Is hammer shot on this one? Yeah, so okay. Just for the extra stat. Because we do definitely want to have at least 100% up in there. Oh. Now, if I got cold as a single status effect, then I could do that and have 100% chance for that to spread around. That would actually be really good. I forgot what the toxin one is. Malignant force, that's what it is. Okay. Let me find my rhyme rounds real quick and see, will that add... Becomes magnetic, dang it. I was like, I wanted to add hold on as a separate status. I know generally how this works, but I still have not gotten good at understanding how things become combined and how they become like their own separate status effect. I know there's a way to make things to like boost up the combined one while also making just a separate standalone one. Okay, because see, now that's made it toxin, corrosive, and magnetic. Oh, there we go, corrosive and cold. Okay, that's what I was looking for. Okay, so I think it's just about placement then. Okay, because now I'm like, if I do Shivering Contagion, right? So on cold status effect, 100% chance to spread that status to other enemies, and we have 140% status chance. So we're definitely going to get that effect. Then that allows me to put on my primary frostbite on cold effect, plus 3% crit damage and 2.25% multi-shot. And so on this last slot over here, I might pump up the chance, or I might do the shot with the galvanized chamber. Just do way more damage. But yeah, that's B5. Copy them. Yeah. Okay. To figure out what we're going to do with Foley. There are multiple ways to take this. So many things we could do here. I think I want to make her a primary weapon build, so I could do on damage 21% chance for crit chance. But then I could do acceleration, but she doesn't have super high crit chance right now, which is why part of me is wanting to come back around. Actually, so I'm actually going to be at 100%. Okay, yeah, I'm still over 100% if I do that. We'll come back around to hammer shot instead, actually. Because now she's at 48% crit chance. And then if I use Arcane Avenger, that's an additional 45% crit chance. So she's going to be at just over 90% chance. Both of those are activated. And then again, if I do something like Arcane Acceleration, that's plus 90% fire rate. I'm not thinking I'm going to have to go a ton of survivability with her, just because she's already got some really good options. Oh, I can finally max this one out. Nice. Okay. I could go Arcane Energize, just in case I wanted to. Oh, wait, what's Ice Storm again? means frozen by abilities or just frozen, like when I freeze one. I think it might mean frozen by abilities. Well, that one specifies ability. Let me look up Arcane Ice Storm right quick, because that's one that I have, I think, maybe on Frost, and I've kind of like gone into it, but I've never really done a big deep dive on how it works. So I would actually like to know that, if that's only applied by abilities or if it's weapons too. Companion weapons do not trigger this arcane. Effects that rapidly apply to cold stacks include Frost, Freeze, Ice Wave, Snow Globe, Gauss, Thermal Thunder, Varunas. Applies 5 random, which may include Cold, Lavos as well. Rush. It's all melee Kareen at rank 5. Okinas. Let's just have Arcane Kareen on your melee. Oh, here it is. Oh, on roll freeze enemies. Okay. With a 2-second cooldown. Gotcha. Okay, interesting. All right. Yeah, I just wanted to know what that does. That's not what I'm considering for this build, really, but I just wanted to know what it does. Where's the one? Okay. And we could go multi-augmented and just pump up the strength. Or try to just go for a little bit more survivability. Or actually, I'm thinking I should go Arcane Energize just because of that cold abilities. Okay. Just because she does have this. So I'm like, if I put Primed Flow on her, to just give her a crap ton of energy. I might have to go back through and fix up some peeps. But yeah, if I do that just to give her a buttload of energy, and then she's got Arcane Energize and she's dropping more energy orbs, then that would be really good in and of itself. I don't know why I didn't switch that around. That was the only change that needed to happen there. Oh, that was the only one. Cool. Okay, so yeah. Now she's up to 499 energy at base. And enemies afflicted with ink have a 20% chance to drop health and energy orbs. So if they're dropping extra health and energy orbs, and I'm going to be replenishing all that energy, that makes this a little more spammable without me having to use so many resources on some of my other stuff. And so like I could throw on like Streamline on there with the Primed Flow just to have plenty of efficiency, because she's still got quite a bit of drain on her 3 and 4 especially. But even some of that can be offset say if I just really went more duration focused, the only issue with going more duration focused is if I want to max out my range, I'm gonna lose. Oh wait, I'm gonna lose strength, not duration. That's right. So because this one's duration, but I lose range, and it's pretty easy to offset that strength loss. Because this is gonna take duration down some, but then I can still offset some of the duration loss. I'm just seeing what happened. I'm just testing some things out to see what it does. Like if I just keep going back and forth trying to offset things essentially. And then if I went, let's say Augur Reach, Augur Secrets. Now, Fleeting Expertise. Okay, I'm just thinking about some things right now. Because if I take off Narrow-Minded for all that extra dirt. Okay, I don't know why my headset randomly disconnected. I was about to say, if I take this off, right, so my duration only goes all the way down to 13%. Because I've got this reducing it and this reducing it. But now I've got significantly more efficiency than I need, so I actually don't need that on. But when I blind rage, I'm gonna lose quite a bit of efficiency. I have a crap ton of strength and range. Now I've lost some duration and efficiency, but then I can because I can fix some of that by having Augur Message on and Streamline. When I have the energy for it. Or I can fix it by Fleeting Expertise to bring my efficiency way up. Now the only problem is my duration is like practically nothing because of Transient Fortitude being on, but I do have way more strength on than what I need right now. So then we come back over here and we do Narrow-Minded. We're still pretty high on range. And everything's up there. I don't think I have any other 7 cost ones. A little message if I wanted to, I guess. Technically, I could do that. So like this is just granting me a touch extra efficiency, but also quite a lot of duration because My only duration of based abilities would be this one and this one primarily. This one does have a duration on it, but it doesn't need to be a super high duration. And that defense reduction is at 50%. So we do want more strength on this one and could stand to take a hit to duration, but 99% of our duration is coming from this one. That's range, which we also can't do away with. And then this is where a good chunk of our efficiency coming back is coming from. Like if I did do this, then my only issue is that I'm just a little short on efficiency. And then my only other issue is this reducing our range by so much, but she already does have a fair amount of range regardless. And like I said, I wanted to give her this bigger energy pool because then her ink's just going to be restoring a lot more. And now she's up to a 76% defense reduction. Do I have any? I think I do have shards. My problem was that I don't have the Stella to fuse them. Yeah, I don't have Stella to fuse them. I need to go farm more. And I could farm some Stella, I guess, while I'm ranking her up. I had so many days where I had resource drop chance and resource boosters like crazy, and I didn't go farm anything. That's on me. And affinity boosters like crazy too. Okay. Now her only issue is I don't really have any survivability on her beyond, like she already has this though that gives her damage reduction and it's going up to 76% right now. But again, like her drain being so high is really causing an issue for me. So I think I do, for the time being, need to take the hit to strength just for a little bit until I can mod some other stuff and then maybe have fleeting expertise on. So her duration isn't going to be as high as I would like to see it, but then we can come back around, put the strength mod on there, and then put one other mod on and maybe have that be like adaptation or something just to make her a little more survivable. And in the meantime, to offset some of that duration loss, we'll put on Augur Message. So eventually we're going to take off Augur Message and Fleeting Expertise, put the strength back on, and maybe do Streamline just to have 2 efficiency mods because we're losing 55% off this because we want to see some of that extra strength on there. But right now, it just, especially with her being, well, she's going to rank up too and then she's going to get an even bigger energy pool as she ranks up, going up from 499. So there's that to consider too. Now we're just going to do this and see how it goes. We're going to feel it out, see if that feels like she just doesn't have enough going for her. And then I can also even put like either Cunning Drift or Power Drift up here if I wanted her to have a little more range or a little more strength. And like she's just getting started, so her stats and stuff on those abilities are going to go up as well. I think, does it still show us anything? Or is that just an old thing? Okay, yeah, ability upgrade at rank 7 at 3, 5. Well, 3, 5, 10s when they get unlocked. That one's going to get upgraded at 7. Okay. So yeah, we'll just go do some things. I forgot where even... Okay, the Vesper Relay is over here. So I think that is just the mission, though. So we're going to go to Oh yeah, that's it. Okay. We're gonna go to Strata first and probably get an affinity booster on. Actually, wait. I don't think I have a... I'm still on my cooldown because I used it last night while I was playing with a friend, but then we didn't even end up playing much longer after I used it. That's unfortunate. Oh wait, it's not on a cooldown? Huh, okay. Did I forget to bring this here? Okay, well while we're here, we'll go check out the Spirit and Sorba.
Difficult truth. Arbiter Kozai left an important task undone. It was his duty to teach me the sacred script of Hexus, but he never did, despite my struggles. So you see, we must find him. How else am I to read the letters he sent?
Now it's like, where's my thing at? Okay, so this is where you usually come to get Foley and her stuff, and it's another one of those systems. You get the resource. She's probably going to have drops in the mission. That's where you get that. Truth's Flame. Enables Tennokai. Kills grant an additional 4 seconds Tennokai opportunity with plus 120% melee damage bonus. Oh my gosh, I was reading ahead while looking at that. Failure to kill with Tennokai will inflict 100 heat damage per second for 6 seconds and reset the combo counter.
The Tenno of old entrusted the first arbiters with their secrets.
That's crazy.
To guard them during the long
Failure to kill with Tennokai.
We have been comrades for
oh, and a Foley Prex. Nice. Ah, and music. The relay scene. Alright, this is going to be fun. There's some interesting stuff to get here.
If you have any chromatic atramentum, I can turn your mods into atrographs. It won't change their function at all.
Now, does each one only cost 1 chromatic atramentum? Because that takes a lot.
You'll need some chromatic atramentum to turn a mod into an atrograph.
Doesn't he let me...
I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. So that's like your little gotcha system that you just click on it and it does it once you have chromatic atramentum. I see now. Nice. Okay. Hey, look at my Foley over there, dude. That's fire. I don't want this idiot on my screen. Awesome. I take a screenshot. Okay, and then while I'm thinking about it, the new weapons are in, and I do have enough to go get that Bubonico. Hold up, dude. What is this volume on? Oh, it's because the music volume was at 100. Okay. I forgot to turn that back down. Yeah. Oh. Second. So hard to just inch it over the teeniest, tiniest bit. There we go. It's like, what's going on with this volume? That's still blowing up my eardrums, but it's fine, I guess. Eee. Magnetic, dude. I guess. I mean, I can't change it.
Do you feel it? Why it nestles into you. See you in your dreams.
Is he trying to post a... Nope, he's just posting the actual weapon. Okay, I think it's time now to check out what this mission's all about. Well, actually, I do have options. I could either go get some Stella. I need about 2 hundo. I don't want to give myself a resource booster since I've got some extra. I forgot what the resource booster options are. Oh, 3 days is only 40. Okay, let's do that. Okay, because I kind of do want to run some stuff and get some... Wait, iron... Yeah, iron. Okay. And they said they've added in fast travels for Palladino now. And some other stuff. But yeah, I kind of want to get the Stella so then I can put some shards on her. Oops. Okay, so they haven't added it on the fast travel wheel yet, but you can still go that way. So this is nice because now you can use Riven Slivers to get these and the Requiem Ultimatum. Whoa. Okay, well that's new. You can also get Riven Transmuters here. Oh, they've even added in you can get Endo. Yes, please. Thank you. Okay, well I guess I'm spending hella slivers getting all these things. You know I'll be collecting out here, dude. Sipping slizzards. Okay, sadly, I'm not going to get my 1,000-day login on stream because that doesn't happen until 8 o'clock and I don't plan on stream. Am I allowed? Hello? Okay. I'm going to assume that's a bug that they have to fix that probably happened because I fast traveled back here, so it didn't recognize me as actually having walked through. Does someone have that as an ephemera? Why are Foley's balloons there? The heck was that? It's crazy. Okay. Well, we're gonna get out of here. Yeah, getting some Stella 2 might not be a bad idea because it'll give me a chance to rank her up a little bit and practice with her in a mission or two. Have a little fun.
Yes, go good.
Do an exterminate, that would be cool. Actually, wait, I probably should do something we're gonna sit in for a little bit. So maybe like the mirror defense might be better. And it can potentially reward 15 Stella. It's only these two. Okay, let's do the exterminate just because we can fly through that and see if I do get a decent amount. Oh yeah, matchmaking. Fan only now. That's an option. But yeah, we're probably just gonna stream long enough today just to rank fully up to 30 and do a run of that new mission. But I'm just gonna farm a little bit and then we're gonna get into that because I want to pump her strength up a little bit more naturally with having a couple Tau Forge shards on her. Oh, I can just do Netracells. I didn't even consider that. Oh, Stellar at those, yeah. Okay, well, we're still getting a good amount, though. Especially with it being doubled. Need to bring Gold Digger. Forgot about that. Yeah, after this, let me just do some Netracells because then I can even get more shards. Well, goodbye. I'm not killing anything on Steel Path right now with these weapons, dude. Might as well quit trying. I'm just out here, brother. Energy max went up, though. I don't know why I just bonked my noggin. Ah, hard to see the ink on them. Okay, all done. So yeah, I'm thinking mirror defense is going to be a little bit better for me for sure if I were to do that. But yeah, maybe let's hop into Netracells and see how that goes. Might even check on this week's Archimedia and see if it's anything like relatively easy or if it looks kind of cray. Okay, we got 26 from that, even though it was just a short, quick run. That's not bad. Ah. So current is that on the left. Condensed is the new one. Sure, why not? Check it out, see how it does. So it's survival, it's permanent energy, injury, sorry, fractured arm, oh, oh, who's two of them, oh, that's tough, dude. Yeah, I would definitely not want to be fully in that. I mean, it would still help me collect what I need, obviously. So let's just survival, mirror defense, and then the assassination. What's on this? Necromex, superior enemy health slowly regenerates. Enemies deal minus 15% damage and take plus 15, but gain plus 50. Security system requires twice as many Vosphine glyphs to activate. Slaying enemies burst from the Arcocanids. Arcocanids. Okay, that one actually looks like it's not going to be too hard to do, especially if I bring an ROC. Shouldn't have a problem surviving. I could shoot for that just to rank some other stuff up and also try to get all the Stella I need in one go. Where the heck is it? Oh, is he up here? Yeah, he is up here. Okay, so I was still upgrading the Steplos. Why is that on? I think it was the dual Coda Torx. Yeah. Oh wait, I don't know why I'm doing that. Like I'm gonna be ranking things up anyway. Dread, definitely. Okay. Yes. I'll go Kraken. Both of those are kind of crap options for me. I haven't really done much with either one of them. Hello. It's saying I have Kraken and Twin Comac. I didn't see Kraken. Maybe I should just go Twin Comac actually. Am I dumb? That's K. So where the heck do I have like there's not a Twin Kraken that I have in here. Okay, I don't know why it's. Oh wait, do I have like a Priz or is there some other version of the Kraken I'm forgetting about that I've got on? Or that I own? There's no Coda Kraken. There's a Kuva Kraken, isn't there? Yeah, okay. That's why it's saying I own it. Okay. And then I have the Coda Cost Assist. I'll use that. I don't remember if I finished ranking that one up. I haven't even started. Good job. Okay, so we'll do this. And then make sure this has mods on. It is what it is. Oh wait, I don't have enough for. Damn it, it's 11. We'll do that in Organ Shatter. Alright, let's get it, I guess. At least I get level 1 thing up. I was like, wait, am I missing this long? What am I doing with this weapon, dude? Oh. Well, why do I... Who the fuck is that guy, dude? That's not even what I'm trying to click on. Okay. Well, because that's gonna take that up, the crit chance up much more. But I'm like, it's also got decently high status chance already, so... Should I? Oh, wait. Yeah, I can't even get multi-shot on it with that on. I was going for... Oh, headshot. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's why I didn't have the crit on there, because it's already... No, wait, I still had crit chance on. I was just doing the other one. I'm dumb. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess we can throw on something else that helps with that. Like... Isn't there... Oh, I already have it on. Never mind. Also, why do I have that like that? Gosh, I'm just dumb sometimes. Alright, so we're doing radiation. Let me see. That's a pretty good amount. I thought, isn't there... Wait, I don't even have a galvanized one on here. What the heck? Who dat? Alright, yeah, we'll do something like that, I guess. Yeah, because if I get a decent enough squad, this actually should be easy to take out, and I should get all the Stella that I need. Alright, lowest is 26. We've got 2 Hildrens and a Wisp, so surviving shouldn't be an issue. And the Wisp should definitely help out a lot in the second part too. Why am I unarmed? Help me. Damn, hello? Help? Me? Am I okay? Oh, thank goodness, Wisp. Oh, there's a thing there. I forgot how to get to that one. I know you can, like, get around and do it, but I don't remember how to go into that vent per se. For chance. Everyone else is right there. That man died crazy fast, bro. Okay, there's an Xmas that's keeping them alive. Speaking. Ah, fuck. That was my bad. I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm playing like a noob. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't touched this game in a long time. That was totally my bad. That's my fault. That's on me. I mean, thankfully we've got more than enough life support. But yeah, I messed that one up, dude. I'm kind of bad at the game right now. Don't mind me just crapping. Okay, head over there. Still forgot to put on Gold Digger, but that's okay. Probably don't need her in these anyway. Where are people going? I didn't pick that much Stella yet. Oh, there's just a whole neck here. Interesting. Damn, bro. How the fuck did he do all that? No, please. I don't know how I was staying at 2 HP. What the f- I'm literally... I'm so over it, dude. I even still have my ability activated. That's how suddenly I died, I guess. It's embarrassing that I'm in Eros and just getting murdered like this. I don't even know what's going on, dude. I think I've never freaking touched Warframe before. Did they kill it? Or is it still just running around? Dude, this guy's got a freaking crazy Hildren build on, dude. He's doing stupid damage with whatever that is. Am I even getting Stella? That's the question. I don't know if it's just because I haven't been paying attention or if I haven't gotten any, but I haven't seen any show up on my screen. Oh, that's kind of a sick combo attack. I'm just bringing him over like a dog, like I got you something. That's so funny, dude. That's the same. Oh, it's time to go anyway. Oops. Might as well touch it for the one time. Oh well, I died so much because I don't have my cooler appearance on. I also probably should have brought my survival build instead of my strength build. That was also on me. Where's the last dude? Is he just... Hold on. How far away is he? Oh my gosh, why was he so far? Did he not realize that it was time to go? Okay, I did get 14 still. Yeah, shoot, I got 26 from that exterminate and only 14 out of a whole survival. Which means I really only got 7. Ay, 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 ay. I guess I have nothing else I can run around and collect blasphemy. Oh. I'm just here, don't mind me. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, this is kind of a cracked team for this. I want to know how fast those Hildrens are going to kill the assassination target at the end. But yeah, I'm just trying to help however I can, because Naros is not my best frame, so whatever I can do to make this easier on my team, that's what I'm trying to contribute. Pulling enemies over, so then that way they don't have time to come in, guns a-blazing. If I keep them scattered, that helps, keeping my team buffed with Rhino's Roar. And generally just making sure I'm staying alive, so at the very least I'm not being a nuisance or a hindrance to the team. All these are easy, decent ways to contribute to the team. If you ever feel like, damn, I'm really holding my team back, I don't really know what to do. Anytime you can bring, even just bring a support frame, or keep yourself alive at the very least, you're technically helping out in that way, because then at least you're not like holding your team back, and you can even provide just what little buffs you can. So just knowing your positioning, being aware of your health, and not trying to let your ego get in the way and take out things that you're definitely not strong enough to kill. Like right now, this week, they gave me warframes that aren't great for these game modes, and they gave me weapons that I either just hadn't started ranking up yet, or just aren't really the best weapons in general. And so I'm just playing to the strengths of my best frame in this situation, which was Inaros, in that he is very hard to kill, and I've got Roar on this build to buff my teammates. So at the very least I can do that much. And he also has a Scarab Swarm, which will be debuffing enemies at the same time. And like I said, Sandstorm is good for kind of scooping up heaps of enemies, and you know, if they're swirling around in the storm, good news is they can't kill anyone or hit our target. Okay, and then I got a good chunk of those on the way over here. So that gives us pretty decent head start. And then I will roar, buff up the squad while we take this guy out. I did way more damage than I thought I would. I forgot I was using my dread. Okay, I'm also gonna save up my standing, so then that way when we know when the next new Warframe is coming around, I can try to have enough to get a crap ton of relics right off the bat. Try to get at least like 18 of them or something. Okay, still 2 waves remaining. But we're also still doing pretty good. So far, I'm not dying this time, which is already a plus. Gosh, I can't believe how much I got murdered in that last one. That was so rough to see on my part. Friggin' LR4 and was just getting bodied. Alright, now this is our last one. And that's the second part done. Finally got 4 Stella. Man, these guys are crazy. This is the best I've ever seen people just in the MR20s do. Especially considering one of those Hiltons is just 26. What the fuck? What even? What even touched me, dude? Somebody motherfucking explain, bro. I'm pissed. There's literally nothing there. Nothing in sight. Dude, I think something's bugging out the amount of damage I'm taking every now and then and causing me to just get like insta-wiped, because Wisp clearly has a crap ton of health regen and she knows where she's placing her stuff and is probably more aware of making sure all of her buffs are running. She's got just super high duration on it. She's barely got any actual strength on her stuff, because my health isn't going up a ton from the buffs. Like, you can get a Wisp that can give you well over 1,000 extra health, plus like just absolute crazy health regen, to the point where you might as well not even be taking damage. Alright, either way, we've only got 10 seconds left in this. Overall, I survived fairly well. Thankfully, that wasn't too bad. I was only doing these because I was like, well, maybe I'll get all the Stella I need out of it. Or at the very least, a Tau Forged. I mean, I got 22 that time. That's better than the last one. Because I needed, like, about 100. A little over 100. I was reading their freaking Honoria and thought that was their names, and I was like, how do they have the same name? Just a little bit dumb sometimes, don't mind. But yeah, this mode's murdering my HP, dude. Oh, I think it was mainly that last one. It looks like I've got more health this time. It's not like all going away. Wait, is it reducing my max HP every time I use an ability? Oh, well that helps out a lot, actually. Okay, so it's not when I use an ability. That time I just did it anyway. Anyone gonna put a thing in? The mermaid. We should be able to get two running in here at the same time. Just gotta find the other one. Please let me use my... I'm gonna lose it, dude. And then there's another one right here. So we're gonna try to get two going. They're picking these up pretty fast. And so yeah, we just went from 4 to 18 off of that. So all you gotta do is run around and pick them up and put them in. Oh. Get that one on. I'm just getting... Am I slowed or what? What was going on? I feel like for some reason I couldn't jump as high. Okay, we only need 5 more. I forgot I can heal myself like this. I'm like, are they gonna see cover? Or... Here. Okay, here we go. Moment of truth time. Will I survive? That's the question. Okay, and then I can buff these guys up, so that'll be helpful. All of us are here, right? Yeah, we are. No one was gonna press summon. So they're strong, but they have no idea what they're doing. Oh, it's the explosions with void energy. That's right. That's what's been killing me. Gosh, I forgot about that. How was that person shooting? That must have been a summon. Ah, that's a cock tease, dude. Ooh, 8 Stella, hell yeah. See, what's going on with that? What is that? It wouldn't let me get my other jump, and I just freaking fell for no reason. Ew. His face was hella dark. Yeah, on my screen. Why are they right in my face like they knew? Hey, yes, dude. Tau Forged Crimson Archon chart. So with enough Stella, now I can actually put 3 Tau Forged Crimson on her. Dude, she's gonna be so freaking overpowered. It's crazy. Okay, my only problem now is I don't know how much Stella I have. Oh wait, I can look here. 161. So I do need about 40 more if I'm going to do an Ascent Fusion on both of them. I also have a lot of Phosphor, do some of this. I don't know which one I should still want more of. The Deviri one I could use because I still haven't ever finished Arcane Reaper. Could always use more Hold Fast as well. Not really that one. I gotta actually look at my stuff because there were some that I was building for actual builds on my frames, but I can't remember what they are now. And then we'll throw Gladiator Might on to get a little more crit damage. Alright, now we'll switch back to all of our leveling stuff and go back to Foley. That's actually the easiest one of those that I've done in a very long time. Most of the time I go in there and everyone's an idiot. This time I was the idiot, which is actually really nice change of pace. What was I using, like tinted exec or something? I think it's over level 30, so it's going to be up here. There it is. Okay. Alright, so I need something that's going to get me about 40 more. Oh, yes. I was going to look and see what arcanes was I still leveling up. I know I finished that one. Let me look at Lavos. Okay, yeah, Ice Storm was for him. I did finish that. I know I had some frames that I was like recently doing builds on. I finished off that one. Oh wait, is for Holvania, do they have? They do have Arcane Universal Fallout in here. I need a lot of that. Dang, I was hoping at least one of these would happen. That's crazy. I opened 10 and only got one. Alright, but yeah, we'll go into a mission type like Mirror Defense or something where I can like sit there and farm Stella for a bit. Actually, I might as well just do a couple more Exterminates, I guess, because I was getting Stella dropped like crazy and just put Gold Digger on for the chance of boosting them up even more. Because I was going kind of wild.
The threat persists, and we stand
What's it on
ready.
now? This one. Okay, so this isn't one of the ones where I can get it as a reward, but I was still getting a pretty good amount of it, and I can just see if running it a couple times will give me enough.
The great indifference shall not
Plus there's
cross.
the drop chance increase from doing it on Steel Path. But yeah, if I can immediately get 3 Talforged Crimson Archon shards on her, she's gonna be doing a lot more damage, like significantly more. People? Thank you. I'm like, hey, I don't want to be here alone. That is all. People? No one's playing the game today, okay. Cool. So we're gonna have to make our way through this one apparently. I like the little wee she does it when she pops up. I'm gonna put some cold stacks on that board to slow him down. The Guzzlord. She just spends a lot of time not taking damage. Oh, I like that. Oh, all the enemies are back here. Okay, I was third alive, you bitch, bro. You do. They better not bring me into another one of these with one other homie. That freaking MRA team, dude. I'm not out here trying to not get carried, bro. If this guy would just kill the stuff that's in the room we're in, we would be fine. But he said, what you mean kill the stuff that we're already fighting? What that mean? Siri, what that mean kill things you already fighting? You good? Where'd he go? Oh. He's going to check and see if they're in there. Of course. Did he miss? Gosh, what a freaking idiot, dude. I only got $16 from that. That's crazy. I need 40. Jeez. You know what? We'll come back to that another day. I'll just take 2 for now, because I don't want to do this forever and then not get around to the main point, which is to try out the new mission. Good thing is I can increase her ability strength. That was the main purpose. Okay. Like seriously, why did they make you type confirm all this? You've come all the way to it. You've clicked on the one you want, and all it's gonna do is fuse them together and make them stronger. Okay, so now her ability strength is 30% higher than it was before. She's nearly got her 4 as well, which is really good. And yeah, she's actually really doing good with her energy economy, even though it is so much lower. So really, I think I just slap a streamline on there to kind of like offset it a little bit and not have to further negate either any of my other stuff anymore. And like we'd be pretty good there. The only thing I'm considering is just actually not having this narrow-minded on for more duration. Wait, how much is... Oh yeah, I don't even have prime continuity on either. There's my duration right there. I was about to say, I kind of don't want to have that one on reducing my range so much. She is so range oriented, and now I'm still over 100% duration. And that's one,
If lost upon the
like I said, I can just put on some
you may derive
efficiency.
sustenance from mineral-dense termite trappings, which the Ostrons call Ito Da. You may also
Or survivability by doing adaptation.
you will not be dead.
Because with her 3 and adaptation going, and already having a damage reduction that can go up to 86%, that's pretty cracked. But yeah, all I need is a little more Stella, and she'll be able to get a third Crimson Archon shard on and be pretty close to 100% if she goes that high. I don't know, even the fact that she goes up this high to 86% is kind of crazy, because like with an adaptation on top of that too, like once this is doing its best, then she'd be like taking no damage out here, dude. It would just be getting it. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of afraid to take Foley into the mission itself, so part of me kind of wants to put on other stuff. Oh, wait, is that Tenant Exec done, or is it still ranking? No, it's still ranking. Part of me kind of wants to put other stuff to go into the mission for the first time, just to kind of like see what it's like, and if I'm gonna get murdered. Well, also, it is gonna be on normal difficulty and not steel paths, so I'm gonna be doing way more than I need to in there. Okay, yeah, but I had to remind myself of that. I'm not playing the mission on steel path. And as you can see now, it shows that I haven't finished everything on Venus yet, because there is a new mission. Oh, no, I want to go in solo my first time. Almost didn't notice that. I don't want random people coming in and doing random crap, and then I don't actually get to really fully experience the mission. And then we'll see what the mission rewards are looking like too. Ooh, this is fun. Oh, wow. But yeah, they are calling her like Folly instead of Foley, because Folie would be the French name. It's the French word for madness. Oh, are we in low gravity in here? I thought weird for a second. It was kind of flighty. So I've got to find these shadowgraphs, I guess. This must be one. Being collected, find a canvas. Okay, so now it takes you into your operator or your drifter. I actually didn't watch this part of the dev streams when they were explaining this. So this is all stuff I'm seeing and figuring out for the first time. I've got a very OP thing, so... Oh, wait, no, I don't. They took it off. This is... Oh, no, this is Infinity. Damn, dude, what? I literally could not see what she was doing to me. Well, it's showing I activated Emergent Savior, but then it's not actually doing it. Holy crap. I gotta try to stay out of her AoE. Do I just kill enemies, or... I feel this... I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this. Do I just kill enemies near it? Oh, she's back. Ah. She actually does crazy damage, bro. I'm out of energy. I'm not entirely sure what it is they're expecting me to do here. Oh my gosh. It's just telling me complete it, but it's not telling me how.
I shall call for the custodians. Then you'll be sorry.
And then all the enemies are just staying out here. I think I need to find some more of that stuff I picked up before. Whoa. Oh man, how do I get back down? Can I go to the same canvas, or do I have to find a new one? Isn't there supposed to be one of these that goes down too? Okay. Don't know how I completed it, but I did. Oh, I found them. Okay, so follow this thing, I guess.
You wanted to provoke a reaction, and now you have. Good for you.
Ow. Oh, so I have to find paint. That is actually the thing I'm trying to do here. I'm still a little bit confused. So you just need to find like 2 things of paint, I guess, and bring them both back, is what it's saying. Well, I had found some earlier.
Looking everywhere for you.
Okay, there's some more.
The painting isn't real. Nothing can hurt you.
Okay, so you can farm quite a bit of the Atramentum stuff while you're doing this as well. Okay, so that is all you're doing. You're just bringing back 2 things of paint to a canvas. Okay.
Tell me more.
Well, I get that part now. Okay, and then, oh, that is leading you around to paint. What the fuck, bro? None of my abilities are active either. Why is there not one in here? Damn, bro. That's still the same way. How do I go back downstairs again? I'm thinking it must be down here somewhere, because I've run around all upstairs. What is knocking me over, bro? Ragdoll by BS, dude. Holy crap, man.
The paint is not supposed to go on you.
I can go on my balls, dude. Okay, so I found the one in this room. I found the one that's upstairs. Frick me, bro. I gotta go find paint again. There are no enemies here. I'm just gonna have to die. I can die and revive, dude. Can you get away from me? Warframe's still all the way freaking back in here, dude. Where's paint and where's the last freaking canvas, bro? I don't even see one. And now you mofos are spawning after I don't need this crap anymore, dude. Yeah, I know I need to find paint. Where the hell is it? I didn't even know there were things up there. Like, have I not been all the way around this thing multiple times? Like, how is it not back here? It won't let me through there. Yet it's showing that there's an area. And I've been up in here trying to see if there's a canvas. There isn't one. Oh my gosh, bro.
Let your brush do what it wants. It might
Oh, there's a way right there. Freaking heck, bro. This game does not do a good job on this map of showing you where all you can go.
exactly are you planning to hide?
Apparently freaking nowhere. I can't move 2 inches without freaking dying. Bro, come on. Get out. Thank God. I know. Is it gonna go in? What the fuck do you mean gigantism, bro? Get your big torta ass away from me, dude. Gigantism. I know that's autism, bro. Okay. I was like, there was paint over here. What you fucking at me, bro?
Did you really think I wouldn't find out?
Find out what?
Everything.
That you're fucking obese, bro? I didn't know I could hit those. I thought those were just more from Foley. If I had known that, I would have been fine. Or Foley. Ah, holy crap, dude. Okay, so yeah, that's a pretty insane game.
I learned so much.
What in frick is that? Yeah, that is just for farming, dude. You get nothing out of that. Alright, well, at least I did, and I know what it's like now. Hey, whoa, okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, so the time change is caught up, and it's not 8 p.m. anymore. Lodestar armor bundle. Lodestar shoulder plates, chest plate, leg plate. That's all you get for... for 1,000 days. Just a little ugly armor bundle. I finally hit 1,000 Warframe. 1,000 days in Warframe, that's what I get. 1,000 Warframes, yes. Lodestar. I remember something else with that name. Interesting. Again, barely even see that on her. Okay, well, that is basically what Foley does and her mission. I'm going to be having some fun over the next couple days, ranking her up and stuff. What I'll do is I'll probably be streaming this again either tomorrow or Friday, just depending on how things go. And like I did with my Noko stream, I'll have 2 or 3 streams where I just play as Foley. So in this stream, we kind of just covered all the new stuff, checked out Foley's kit a bit, tried out the new weapon, looked at the new packs, got the code of Bubonico, which I'll be building up and using soon enough. So yeah, there's some pretty fun, interesting stuff to get from this, and I'm excited to see what all we get in the future. And yeah, remember to be checking out Warframe news during PAX East, I believe it is, which I think is tomorrow if I'm not mistaken, and they'll be announcing the next Prime Warframe, so I'm excited to hear about who that's going to be. But until next time, guys, as usual, hope you've all been enjoying the series so far, and if you have, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, turn on notifications, share with a friend, do all that good stuff, and that's our idle animation. Goodbye. And then comes the awkward moment where I have to end the broadcast.